Welcome to another exciting Bowtie Friday here at News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia, and here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. Same-sex legislation introduced. Murder suspect returns to St. Croix, and Territory celebrates Seniors Day. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
TV8 News is brought to you by Total Excellium. More protection, more miles. Total, you know where to turn.
Breaking news tonight, St. Croix Senator Judy Buckley has introduced legislation to legalize same-sex marriage in the Territory.
Last week, my office submitted legislation. We're calling it a Marriage Equality Act 2014 that will allow same-sex marriages to occur in the Virgin Islands. Because as you know, since September of last year, the Supreme Court struck down DOMA, which is the Defense of Marriage Act, which is allowing every state to determine what their own local laws are going to be regarding same-sex marriages. And there's a growing trend across the country. And so I decided that we should probably be a little bit progressive here and get on that, jump on that trend.
Now, you talk about progressive thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the Virgin Islands is ready right now for such legislature that would actually equalize marriages?
You know, I don't know. The bill was just submitted to legal counsel, so it's still being drafted. It's not ready yet, and so it certainly hasn't come out and been assigned to a committee yet. But in the meantime, as you know, here we are talking about it in the media, so it's getting some publicity, which is good because I think it's important for the community to dialogue about this. We can, I don't think it does any of us any good to sweep issues, particularly issues that are being talked about nationally and internationally. It does us no good to sweep them under the rug. Whether we agree with the position or not, I think it's healthy to at least have a conversation about it. And if the community doesn't feel like they're ready for it, then that will be reflected in how the senators vote for it, and I will respect whatever outcome. But at least we will have started the conversation that will hopefully go on for a while. I think, you know, for me, submitting this legislation, I had a question the other day. Someone said, well, you know, your dad's a preacher. Like, how did you reconcile this? How have you been able to, you know, put aside your own morality and actually promote something like this? And for me, this is not a morality issue, it's a civil rights issue.
In other news, through the efforts of Florida and local law enforcement officials, a man wanted for a February murder on St. Croix was captured in Florida and returned to St. Croix today. Melanie Rames has the details.
Major crime detectives on St. Croix said a third suspect they have been searching for in connection with the February 2nd shooting death of 21-year-old Wellington Pennyfeather Jr. has been captured by Florida police and returned to St. Croix at about 1:30 p.m. on May 30th. Following Pennyfeather's murder, detectives entered names of suspects into the National Crime Information Center database and continue to actively pursue all leads. The suspect, Angel Luis Ilaraza, also known as Green Eyes, Luisito Ilaraza, and Angel Almestica, was escorted from Florida by two VIPD major crime detectives and landed at the Henry E. Rosen Airport on Friday. He will face charges of first-degree murder, first-degree assault, assault third, first-degree robbery, unauthorized possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime of violence, failure to report firearms obtained outside or brought into the Virgin Islands, possession of ammunition, first-degree reckless endangerment, and unauthorized possession of a firearm within 1,000 feet of a school zone. Two other suspects were previously arrested in connection with Pennyfeather's murder. Angel Luis Ilaraza's cousin, 23-year-old Juan Ilaraza, also known as Juanqui, was also extradited from Florida on March 27th in connection to the same crime. Another suspect, a 19-year-old Ronald E. Bogan, also known as Indu, was extradited from Puerto Rico on March 6th and charged with the murder. Angel Ilaraza was held without bail and remanded to the Golden Grove Adult Correctional Facility pending further court action. Detectives said this case is still under active investigation. Police continue to follow all leads and appreciate the continued support from the community.
New tonight, it was a deadly case of the tables being turned. A robbery victim shot and killed his attacker early this morning on St. Thomas. Here is more from Melanie Rames.
Major crime detectives on St. Thomas are investigating a first-degree robbery in which the victim fatally shot the suspect. Police said 2 men walked into the First Stop gas station and convenience store, brandished handguns, attacked and threatened 2 male victims. Both victims were able to use their personal licensed firearms and fire shots at the suspects. 1 suspect was fatally shot and the 2nd suspect fled the area. Police were notified of the incident at about 1:47 a.m. on May 30th. The victims, who are employees of the store, told police that each of them struggled with an armed suspect and both victims fired shots. This case is being investigated by the Criminal Investigation Bureau detectives.
May is Senior Citizens Month, and St. Croix Senator Terrence Positive Nelson hosted his 10th annual Senior Citizens Brunch in Frederiksted today to honor the island's most seasoned citizens.
Well, this is really great, and we're very appreciative of Senator Nelson and his staff for putting on this bash. They do this every year. It's a great way to close out our Senior Citizens Month. We've had a whole month of activity. We really started with the carnival in St. Thomas and then church services on both districts, and then a series of luncheons and other events, really trying to reach a broad section of senior citizens. And we can see the smiles on the people and how many people have come out today, and the big plates of food. That this is an event that really didn't pull out all the stops and just to make it great. So we're really appreciative. A great way to end Senior Citizens a Month for 2014.
My name is Cynthia Charles, the Queen, and I'm enjoying myself very good. All the years I've been coming with positive, and he's my boy.
I have a good time, and I thank God. I thank He do a good thing every day, every year, and I thank He.
We appreciate having the opportunity to serve the seniors in honor of our seniors who have paved the way for us. You know, they suffered through a lot, and they made it. They raised families, they built homes, they educated their children, and it's important that now that they have reached their age where they need us to take them the rest of the way, it is important that we commit to taking them up the rest of the way. We must do this. It is our doctrine. It is our divine doctrine to do this. So I want to thank everybody who has made this possible. The Department of Human Services and their staff. Commissioner was here. Some of my colleagues have contributed. In particular, Senator Capott's office gave something. We had a candidate running for the election. Nobel Francis was here as well. We just want to thank everybody who contributed, and in particular, I just want to thank the seniors for everything they've done. Seniors, we love you. We appreciate what you've done. We thank God for you, and we pray for your sustenance to be here with us next year and many other years to come. From me to you, from my office, the office of Senator Nelson and staff, we thank you, we love you. Happy Seniors Day, happy Seniors Month, and we want to make you feel appreciated at least this time.
And now, here's Melody Teatree with a compelling story of 2 brave youngsters and a fundraiser happening this Sunday to help them.
2 families have joined together to raise funds to assist 2 children who have severe medical needs. Shaquan Augustine, 14 years old, and Sanai Thomas, 2 years old. Sanai was born on December 10, 2011. Her birth weight was 3 pounds, 3 ounces. Sanai is now 2 years old, and she has a medical diagnosis of cleft lip and bilateral facial. Her cleft lip is on the right side of her face, and she has a severely inverted eyelid. Sanai loves to smile, play, and interact with everyone. She wears sunglasses when she is going out. Sanai has good muscle tone. She's smart, intelligent, and sweet at heart. Sanai and her family will be going to Miami Children's Hospital on June 13, 2014. Her operation consists of lower eyelid reconstruction, bilateral, nail bone graft. Her parents and grandmother needs financial assistance while traveling to Miami Children's Hospital. Shaquan was born on August 24, 1999, at a birth weight of 1 pound, 10 ounces. He has a medical diagnosis of cerebral palsy and seizures. Shaquan has little or no control over his muscles. He cannot walk, talk, or communicate his needs. Shaquan sleeps in a regular bed and sometimes takes falls due to the bed not having any railing. Shaquan is in need of a hospital bed, a shower chair, a device for sitting in the living room area. You can support these 2 children on Sunday, June 1st at the Jam Times at 2 p.m. You can contact Elamina John at 340-642-3352 or Judith Figueroa at 340-277-5313.
Stay tuned. We have more news right after this.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
Now, here is Cynthia Graham with your nightly Caribbean report.
Thank you, Junior. Some very tragic news is being reported out of Trinidad tonight. A 17-month-old baby died in the back seat of a car earlier this month after his grandfather forgot to drop him off at another relative's home before going to work, police have confirmed. Police say the 56-year-old grandfather, an electrical foreman at a state agency, was excited to report for duty that morning after receiving a phone call about a promotion. The man, whose name has not been released, left his grandson, Jaden Cujo, in the back seat of the locked car in the parking lot of his workplace during the hours of 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m., more than 8 hours. Police say it is likely the young child died from hypothermia due to the extreme heat that reached close to 94 degrees that day. The grandfather was said to be inconsolable after finding young Jaden unresponsive in the back seat. Police officers at the scene also broke down on seeing the tortured look on the child's face. The investigation is ongoing. On a lighter note, this week, national newspaper USA Today published a list of the top 10 historic hotels in the Caribbean. From a property that housed the first governor of the Americas to one that accommodated a bloodthirsty pirate, these structures have stood the test of time. Here's a look at the top 5. 16th century Hostal Nicolas de Obando is found in the Dominican Republic. Grey Cliff in the Bahamas dates back to 1666. Puerto Rico's Hotel El Convento dates back to the 17th century. Admiral's Inn in Antigua was established in 1788, and the Hermitage found in Nevis dates back to the 1700s. Be sure to check out the complete list posted on the Channel 8 Facebook page. Well, this has been tonight's Caribbean Report. I'm Cynthia Graham. We'll be back here on Monday to bring you more news and views from in and around the Caribbean. Junior, back to you.
No, thank you, Cynthia. This weekend is the annual Miss Virgin Islands Scholarship Competition. Channel 8 sat down with the contestants for their final thoughts before the show. And I'm here with contestant number 4. Go ahead and tell everyone your name.
Isabella Sylvester.
Isabella, you have to be excited. I know I am totally excited. You're back here at Channel 8. Yeah. Tell me, what are some of the things that you've done to prepare for Sunday's show?
Well, I've mostly been just working on my evenwear, getting jewelries. I'm tightening up because it's the stretch. We're on the last stretch. So I've just been tightening up everything, preparing, packing, putting everything in garment bags, and just tightening up everything.
Tell me, what is one thing that you want all the audience to know about you when you get out there on the stage on Sunday? What is something that we can look forward to seeing?
I just want you guys to know that I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do my very best. Being someone with my platform, which is bullying and harassment, coming from that background and not being that type of person to be out there, I just want to let you guys know that I'm doing my very best and I'm going to bear myself to you. And this is not something I do all the time. And I just want you guys to be appreciative and enjoy yourself and cheer on for me and the girls.
And I'm here with contestant number 3. Go ahead and say your name.
Ashley Gabriel.
Ashley, long journey. You're back here on Channel 8. A matter of fact, you're on Couch 8. Yes. So now tell us exactly how excited are you to be here and be ready for Sunday?
Words can't even describe how ready I am. I'm so happy and excited. I've planned for this for months in advance. I've put people in place to help me. I've picked out so many things. I've stayed up late and woke up very early. So I'm very ready. Like, all my hard work is about to pay off. You see Miss America on TV and you think of pageants like that and everything is just done for you. So I thought it'd be just a little bit easier, but it showed me that you work hard for what you want. And when you go to this pageant and you compete, all your hard work has come to an end and it pays off. So.
Okay, give me a word of advice that you would tell any young lady out there that wants to do this pageant or this competition.
I would just tell them to be themselves, know who you are, know what you want, and don't let anybody change you.
And I'm here with contestant number 2.
Chelsea Herman.
Chelsea Herman. All right, so Chelsea, welcome. Welcome to St. Croix. You're actually from St. Thomas, am I correct?
Yes.
What part?
Charlotte Amali.
Okay. And how was your stay so far here in St. Croix? All the visits, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I love it. The people are so nice. Our trips here have always been pleasant. I love it. Well, I want to say thank you to the Co-Pot on St. John for sponsoring me, as well as Balongo Bay Resort on St. Thomas. I also want to say hi to my family, my mom, my sisters, my nieces, my nephew, my parents, my daddy. I love you. All my friends, you guys have been there through the whole process, very supportive. I have some very supportive friends. So thank you guys. Thank you for everything. Thank you to the Miss Virgin Islands Education Foundation for all the hard work you put into us. Thank you. And thank you for having us today.
And I'm here with contestant number 1.
Juvia Arundel.
All right, Juvia, welcome back. Welcome back to Channel 8. It's a few hours, 48 hours before the big show.
I am very excited. I'm nervous. I have all these emotions inside. It's a ball. It's a ball of emotions. The countdown has begun. I would like the people of the Virgin Islands to know that this competition has helped me grow, and I feel like every pageant out there helps young ladies feel a little bit more confident about themselves, and this pageant has done that for me. And it's more than a pageant, it's a sisterhood, because I've grown with these girls, and it's a competition, yes, but in the end, it's all family.
Well, we all wish you good luck to all the contestants. Tonight kicks off a much talked about Virgin Islands Fashion Link weekend. Melanie Teetry has more on the fashionable festivities.
My name is Melanie Johannes Teetry, reporting for News Channel 8. Anastasia Rivers, founder, producer, and executive director of Fashion Link VI, presents a fashion weekend. This weekend will showcase the latest in the industry and the industry's top professionals. The weekend will also have celebrity performances, specialty workshops, and end with a party on the beach. We're here at the Henry E. Ralston Airport, where we're welcoming over 25 professionals in the industry from across the country. Ms. Rivers, tell us a little bit about Fashion Link VI.
Well, Fashion Link VI is not just a Curvy Plus event. It's highlighting designers, models, hairstylists, makeup artists, and all that got to do with fashion in the fashion industry. And we want everyone to come out to sing to the Palms this weekend from May 30th to June 1st. And we have all the media. We got media as a representative from CNN, Pose Magazine, Curvy Fashionista, Patrick Riley is here, and did I leave out anyone? Okay, and my PR right here, Sabrina Coleman.
So there we have it. We're in store for a fun-filled fashion weekend. My name is Melanie Johannes Teetry, reporting for News Channel 8.
More news straight ahead.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally tonight, here is David, the firewalker, with details on this weekend's firewalk.
This is David, the firewalker. Once again, Saturday, May 31st, we'll be walking from Hams Bluff, Frederickstead, Crusher to the Lighthouse. Remember, be there by 5 o'clock. 4:45 is warm-up time, and we leave at 6. Remember, this is a hike. That's the reason why. Again, Saturday, May 31st, at Ham Bluff, Frederickstead, the Crusher to the Lighthouse. You don't want to miss this one. You missed the one for Creaky Dam. You don't want to miss the Lighthouse. Come on out. You might be able to see a whale, Puerto Rico Hills, Vieques, St. Thomas, St. John, and other more of our nearby islands. Be there. Remember, this is a hike. Be there at 5. 5:45 is warm-up time. We leave at 6 a.m. sharp. This is a hike.
Stay with us. Your weather report is up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And here's a look at your local weather.
Tonight, scattered showers mainly before 8 p.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 71. East wind 8 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 30%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Saturday, isolated showers, partly sunny with a high near 83. East wind around 11 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Saturday night, isolated showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 72. East wind around 9 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Sunday, isolated showers, partly sunny with a high near 84. East wind 11 to 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Sunday night, isolated showers, mostly cloudy with a low around 75. East wind around 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Monday, isolated showers, mostly sunny with a high near 83. East-southeast wind 8 to 10 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 10%. And this is Essie Gaston Edwards with your News Channel 8 weather report.
Thank you very much for tuning in. It brings us to a close of another fantastic Bowtie Friday. Now, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at WSVI-TV News. And also go like us on Facebook at WSVI-CH8. And be sure to subscribe to Channel 8 on your YouTube at WSVI-TV News Channel 8. Watch us on your computer, plus use the free Dish Anywhere app to DVR us, or watch us anywhere in the world on your smartphone or tablet. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
TV8 News was brought to you by Total Excellium. More protection, more miles. Total. You know where to turn.